That was My Bloody Valentine with Only Shallow off their 1991 album Loveless. That's their second album, and it's considered basically like the magnum opus of the shoegazing genre. Um, Amazing album. Like, I bought it just on a whim. I didn't even think I'd like a band called My Bloody Valentine. Put that on in my car just after buying it. It was like cheap at Barnes & Noble, just the CD, back when you bought CDs. And I threw it on in the car and drove home just completely blown away by this music. It just like it makes every drive amazing. Like, if you like driving the music, drive to this. Great album. I cannot wait until we do a My Bloody Valentine tournament. It's going to be a really good time. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We've done it. We're here. We're on day 74 of the Butthole Surfers tournament. This is the very last day of round 2. So after this, we're going to be doing going through songs that we've already listened to. It's round 3, and this is where it really starts getting important for these songs. Like the first round or two, if there's a bunch of buys, are essentially just about taking in all of the music that the band has made. And now that we've heard, well, except for 2 more songs we have to go, now that we've heard every single thing that they've made, it really comes down to which song's going to be considered better in the end. Out of 2 songs that already bested another song. So everything from here on out has had to best another song in order to move on in the tournament. Well, from after this video on out, anyway. Super exciting. I love when we get into round 3. It really starts to fly by after that. Like, we've been doing Butthole Surfers now for, I think, 2 months now. And that'd be a little over 2 months. Because 2 months would be about 60 days. Yeah, so we're at about 2 months and a week. But after this, there's only about 2 more months left. There are 64 songs left after today. And that means 32 days for round 3, 16 days for round 4, 8 days for round 5, and so on, basically. It's going to be great. We're working our way through it. We finally can see the end of the Butthole Surfers tournament. Still 2 months away, so we'll be there about as long as we've already been there, but, you know, it's good to have an ending in sight. Today we've got 2 songs that are a little bit apart as far as when they were released goes. We've got, first up, Golden Showers from PO'd, or so it's been pronounced by Rough Trade anyway, and that is from 1991. That's track 6 off of that album. It doesn't have lyrics on Genius.com, and I couldn't track down any lyrics or information on this song at all on the internet, so we'll just have to dive into it blind and hope it's good shit. It's only about 3 minutes long, so, you know, it can't be horrible, right? And that's going up against another track 6 and another song with a scatological title, and appropriately the last Butthole Surfers song that we've listened to in the tournament. Well, fresh. The last song that we listened to for the first time. And that's called Butthole Surfer. That's track 6 off of Psychic Powerless Another Man's Sack, their 1984 debut LP. This name's actually where they got their band name from. In the early years, they actually would perform under a different name each night. A couple listed here on Genius.com are Ashtray Babyheads, Ed Asner is Gay, and The Inalienable Right to Eat Fred Astaire's Asshole. So those are the kinds of names they would give the people at the venue to call them when they come out. One night, Chris Gates of the Big Boys mistakenly introduced them by the name of the song, which was a staple of their set. So they liked it, or the band liked that name, so it stuck. So they've been the Butthole Surfers ever since. Or just Butthole Surfers. Either way. Pretty funny way to get that name. It all comes down from this song that looking at it, it looks like it might be like a faux surf type song, so that'll be fun. All right, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. First up, we have Golden Showers. Tee-hee. I wish I had lyrics to that one. It sounded fun. Definitely had like kind of a wacky sound overall to it. Mostly due to I'd imagine, I don't know if they had actual organs going on that track, but the keyboard, I'm sure, was tuned to sound like an organ for most of it. That do 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 do, pretty much the whole rhythm of the organ through the whole thing. The organ sounds at the end were really cool too, and definitely some cool like extra keyboard sounds in there. And it's a little bit later Butthole Surfers track that uses a saxophone. I wonder if that is Gibby on saxophone again. There's no credits on Wikipedia or anything beyond vocals and guitar for. Nobody got any kind of credits for horned instruments whatsoever, or sorry, woodwinds. So I have no idea. But that was really cool. I liked it. I love when Gibby Haynes hits that saxophone, and to hear it a little bit later on with a song that sounded a little more like something later they'd come out with. Definitely some heavy psychedelia feel, too. That was a pretty fun track. Let's see how the inspiration for their band name fares against that. Here's Butthole Surfer by Butthole Surfers. Hey, but I like that. That was really fun. I had like 3 endings in a 3-minute song. About 2 minutes through, a little less than 2 minutes through, that thing was pretty much done doing what it needed to do as far as delivering the lyrics goes. They wrapped it up almost, and then they just kept diddling around for a little while extra. I really like that. That song made me laugh too. Fucking lyrics like, "Well, I was eating Quaaludes like a butthole surfer should." It's really it's a really like kind of classic punk rock sound. It could even be like that could be a Devo song if you just performed it a little differently, you know. I really like it. That's good stuff. So that's a pretty easy choice for me today. Like, I really enjoyed Golden Showers too. It's weird to say, but I think I like Butthole Surfer more. Also weird to say. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and give the very last song in this round, or we're gonna give the very last day in this round to Butthole Surfer and let it just carry on into round 3. We'll see how the title track, the band title track, holds up against all the other songs in the end. I'm gonna miss that Golden Showers song though. That saxophone is really cool, and I like the rhythm they had going on. It's really wacky. Unfortunately, I prefer like a straight up punk song a bit more sometimes, most of the time. But we can talk about it if you want to, because we've got social media. You can hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We've also got TikTok up and running, so feel free to swing by TikTok and let us know what you're doing there. Like, what are you doing there? We're going to keep doing the polls on Instagram. Those are still doing great. And we're still on Reddit all the time. We've got Cash App, and we've also got Venmo now. Those are $ Battle of the Band and at Battle of the Band, respectively. I'll like flash them both down in the bottom there so you can see. And you know, you don't got to throw me money. It's just it's out there if you want to throw us money, you know? That's the thing. We're not making money, so why not ask for it here and there, right? Can't hurt. It's not like you got to give it to me. Please! I'm just joking. I'm joking. Settle down. Like this video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content and you're ready to see some more Butthole Surfers action. For the beginning of round 2, let me actually let you know what we have. For the beginning of round 3, we've actually got... Oh, hold up. So for the beginning of round 3, we're going to be having Leave Me Alone face off against Eindhoven Chicken Mask. So it'll be a good day, I'm sure. Share this video with your friends and your family. And let them know that we're doing this amazing Butthole Surfers tournament, and they really need to check it out. And if they're not into Butthole Surfers, ask them, well, how do you feel about the Beatles then? And then keep carrying on the conversation until you finally get them to submit to you and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Comment down below with which song you would have chosen out of these 2 songs to move on to your round 3. And I'll see you all tomorrow for some more Butthole Surfers action, starting with day 1 of round 3. And also, if you're sticking around, we got Beatles coming up in just a couple minutes, so feel free to stick around for that. In fact, I beg you to. I'm on my hands and knees. Y'all have a great night, day, morning. The mistakenly goes again, or fares a bit apart in the era.